Hello. This is your overview for the rivers and groundwater unit. I'm going to kind of go through the Google Classroom as well as the Anchor and some of the things that have changed based on your feedback for the oceans unit. So rivers and groundwater is going to be the same format as oceans. A lot of you, like a majority of you, said that it was really nice to kind of work at your own pace. And kind of work ahead if you wanted to. So we're going to try it again, but I made some tweaks. That way, those of you who didn't like it and the things you didn't like about it, we can kind of incorporate some of those things that will help you. So you're going to see this rivers and groundwater section in Google Classroom. The top sections are still the same. So you have the textbook pages as well as the audios of each of the sections. You have your activity packets. So again, your notes packet, your 2 exit slips that you're going to do in level 1, and then all 3 labs that you're going to do in level 2, as well as the study guide. So this is for you if you need to print something that you lost or you don't have. Just like the oceans anchor, your rivers and groundwater anchor Rivers and groundwater anchor is also going to be the same. Again, you are going to see your minimums, your pacing guide. So what levels need to be done when. You're going to see that this whole unit is due Friday, May 26th. So if you are going to be gone, if you're leaving early, please just make sure you get the unit done before that. In your anchor, you're also going to see your anchor that you can edit, as well as the digital progress tracking board. Now we're going to click on these two. If you click on the anchor, you're going to see it looks the same, but there's a few minor changes that I added. So the levels are still the same. You're still required to get through level 3. There's some teacher checks in there. I've highlighted them green to make sure you know to check in with me. I had some great feedback about wanting check marks for the big anchor. So if you want check marks to be able to kind of check off each box, they are here available to you. You're going to notice in your anchor, this unit's a tiny bit shorter, I want to say. So you still have the pre-assessment. You're going to have 3 kind of sections of notes. The first one is 4 pages long, and then you have an exit slip like normal. The second round, though, the second 2 pages of your notes is a video exploration. So it's still going to be notes, but you don't have to use your book. You can use all videos. And then you have that third part of your notes, and I put in some optional videos that you can watch, but they are not required. When you end level 1, again, same thing. You got to do a checkpoint quiz. You got to score at least an 11 out of 14 to move on. Teacher check. And then level 2 is the same format. So you have 3 different labs for rivers and groundwater, revisions, and then level 2 checkpoint quiz. You got to score a 10 out of 12 again to move on. When you get up to level 3 is what looks a little bit different. So you're going to see that there's no error analysis this time. You are just going straight into the study guide and the review options. Now, I noticed some of you for your feedback said that you wish there was like a GIM kit or different review games besides the booklet. So you're going to notice that on the second slide of the review directions, I have some low-tech options. So if you don't want to study with a computer, you don't have to. There's some low-tech options. And that includes studying with a partner, like making a game with a partner to study. But I did also add a GIM kit in. That way, those of you who want to play GIM kit, you can study for rivers and groundwater with a GIM kit, in addition to the normal review options that we have. Going back to the anchor, when you're ready to take the performance test, you're going to take it like normal. Check it in with me. And then the third box, you have your reflection like normal. Now, the part that's different is level 3 does not end with a performance task. It actually ends with a project. So 6th grade science is going to end with a sustainability project. So the last kind of week and a half that you have for this unit is going to be dedicated to that project. So part 1 of the project is going to be watching 2 different documentaries, kind of an Edpuzzle style, but on Nearpod. So you're going to do that. After you've watched those documentaries, you are going to do the sustainability project. Now, that's going to be a whole separate video. I will get into that in a different video, but it is in Google Classroom. It is about a week-long project, and this is going to be your last grade in the grade book for 6th grade science. Once you are done with level 3, so that includes the project, any extra time you can spend up in level 4. The level 4 options are pretty much the same. If you add something or you want me to add something to the boxes or you create a new box, I'm happy to add it to level 4. You're also going to notice these slides are the same. So level 1, level 2, and level 3 are all broken down. If you liked using these slides instead. And I've also kind of made that optional planner for you if you like to kind of plan out your days. In addition to the Oceans Anchor and Google Classroom, you also have the digital progress tracking board. Now, I did make a few tweaks on this as well. Your feedback was great. So with the feedback, I gave every single person a different number. So you're going to see Science 1 has numbers 1 through 29. But if you click on like Science 8, for example, it's 93 through 119. So everybody has a different number. It doesn't matter what class period you're in, you all have your own number. That was great feedback from some of you. Moving on, another piece of feedback that I got from a lot of you is you would like required tasks each day. You don't like the fact that it's kind of self-paced and you want me to tell you what to do. So I have included this required tasks for each day. And in here is the bell ringer slides. So when you click on this document, you're going to see required tasks for each day, as well as your homework for each day. Again, with this unit, you are welcome to move ahead of that, but this is what the minimum is. You have to do at least this every day. So you're going to notice on the first day we start, you are going to see the date up on the top right-hand corner, just like it would be projected on our whiteboard. You're going to see the bell ringer, so just moving your number, making sure your number's in the right box. You are going to see the agenda. So that is what we are working on that day. I've also included a screenshot of the box in your Oceans Anchor that we're working on. So you're going to see the first day we're doing box number 1. We're reading interesting facts about rivers. There's 15 of them. And then you're taking the pre-assessment. Now you're going to notice this homework section. Okay. What needs to be completed for homework if you didn't do it in class is listed below. So whatever the activities are for that day, that is what your homework is going to be. I'm also including kind of a overall level 1 is due Friday. So you're going to see this as you kind of move forward. If you're ever absent one day or you don't know what to do, you have access to these slides. So let's say I'm absent on Wednesday, May 10th. I can go into Google Classroom on my own and look at what we did that day. That way I can make it up so I'm not behind. So that was, again, a great piece of feedback I had from a lot of you. So if you do not like the self-paced and you want me to tell you what to do every day, this is for you. Or if you are absent and you don't know what to do, again, this is for you. Lastly, and this will be in a different video, you also have in Google Classroom your sustainability project. There is going to be like a video, an intro video, just like this one to explain this project to you as well, linked in here. Overall, I hope you enjoy this unit just like you did Oceans. If you have any feedback for how to make this unit even better, please let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. This was just an overview of the unit, just in case you wanted to watch again.